Hey, I'm Johnny. This is INFJ ENTP Why They Click. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're feeling well. I'm feeling happy, sad, angry, and afraid all at the exact same time. All right, so let's just jump right into the video. I want to tell you guys about a friendship between an ENTP friend of mine that I used to work with up in Ohio. Before we talk about it, I want to quickly lay the groundwork regarding cognitive functions. So bear with me for just a minute here. Okay, so the differences between ENTP and INFJ are fairly obvious. One's an extrovert, one's an introvert, one's a judger, one's a perceiver. One is in the NF temperament, the idealist temperament. The other one's in the rational temperament, right? Lots of differences. But I want to talk about a couple of the similarities that some of you may not know, and then I want to tie that in with how this causes the ENTP and the INFJ to click. It is both their similarities and their differences that cause this clicking of sorts, if you will. All right? Bear with me. So some of you may not know that the ENTP and the INFJ actually share two of the same cognitive functions. INFJs have second slot extroverted feeling. ENTPs have third slot extroverted feeling. INFJs have third slot introverted thinking, and ENTPs have second slot introverted thinking. So they both share the same middle two cognitive functions. The difference is they are flipped. The best way that I can describe the INFJ ENTP friendship in my experience, okay, and this is from my perspective, is that the friendship often, not always, but it very often presents what I would like to call a rewarding challenge. Now, let me explain. INFJs having auxiliary extroverted feeling means that they tend to be, not always, but often, they tend to be better at that cognitive function, extroverted feeling, which is an awareness of the emotional climate of those around them. INFJs tend to be, more sensitive to the feelings and the emotions of other people. And ENTPs have the same cognitive function, it's just lower in the stack, right? ENTPs are generally, not always, but generally better at introverted thinking, the INFJ's third function. And they are truly rationals. They are rationals. They are in the NT temperament. So the ENTP is more focused on what makes logical, rational sense in the discussion. By the way, we're both dominant intuitives, right? And this causes insights to abound. Okay, here it is in a nutshell, you guys. Whenever I'm talking to my ENTP friend, I'm always being challenged to keep up with his introverted thinking skills. Whenever he's in conversation with me, I can literally see him trying, really trying to be more FE, to be more diplomatic, to be more considerate of the person's feelings, to be more concerned with the welfare of humanity, right? I can literally see him trying to do it. It's a bit of a challenge for him, but he so often agrees with my insights about humanity and about, matters related to diplomacy. At the same time, he sees the merit and the value in it, and so he's striving. It's like he's pushing himself, he's challenging himself to be able to see this from my perspective because he agrees with the logic of it. And when I'm talking with him and when we're conversing, I'm hearing the logic of what he's saying. And you guys, it can be a struggle for me at times because I'm hearing his logic, right? But a lot of times it's very cold. And I'm tolerant of him because I'm an INFJ and I have extroverted feeling. So when I'm listening to him, sometimes we're disagreeing on things, but occasionally I will just back off. I won't say anything. I will tolerate it. Whereas when he disagrees with me, he's much more likely to just come out and say, I disagree. And I respect that about him. Right? I do. It's a challenge for me at times, and this is just me, and maybe you as an INFJ, for INFJs out there listening, you don't resonate with this. For me, it can be a challenge to focus exclusively on that TI, introverted thinking, rationale that I agree with, because it's just almost a bit too cold for me at times, right? And I believe that's a good thing because these dynamics help challenge the two personality types to see each other's perspectives and to not become too far left brain or too far right brain, to integrate the cognitive functions in a balanced way that improve the overall quality of the discussion and hopefully improve the quality of the life of the individual and the friendship. You know, you guys, as important as it is to understand personality type, it's also important to try to become a whole integrated person. Now, you guys, there are certainly other reasons why an ENTP and an INFJ click. If you haven't checked out my video called 5 Reasons INFJs Love ENTPs, please check that out. Also, please let me know in the comments. I would be fascinated to know in the comments, what is it about the ENTP and the INFJ dynamic that you find clicks for you and your friend? Let me know in the comments, you guys. I would be fascinated to know. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for sharing these videos. Those of you that are sharing the videos, you know who you are, and I greatly appreciate it. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel for more content. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.